Before a man will leave a relationship or a marriage, there are some red flags you may see. I won't talk about those things because that's not why we are here now. But one of these you will notice is emotional withdrawal. Once you see that emotional withdrawal, it's no longer involved the way it's supposed to be involved. That is a red flag. The men live emotionally first before they physically move away. So once you see the emotional, it is a red flag. Look, we are looking today at what I titled Why Men Leave Relationships or Marriage. You see, a man does not want, most men, don't let me generalize, a man does not want, he's not looking for a perfect wife or a perfect spouse, so to say. It is good, but nobody is perfect, including we the men. What he's looking for is a place where there will be peace, respect, and emotional comfort. Once a house has that, if there's not something else not going on that is bad, men will be found back in the house. Now, this is a first part of it. I will also do what pushes women away from a relationship. So today I'm centralizing on men so that you don't put in the comment section, what about the women? Oh, what about the women? Oh, I will do the women. Oh, can we do one first so that it won't be too long? Thank you for your patience. So let's look at some of the things that pushes men away from relationship. Of course, you already know. Number one, lack of peace. Most men, when they leave their offices, let us say they close by 4 p.m. or 5 p.m., you find them hanging around in pubs. You find them hanging around. You call him, where are you? I'm in my friend's house. His friend, of course, is married too. What are you doing? Oh, we're about to eat dinner. Don't cook dinner for me. I will eat dinner here. And it's repeated. You may say, why didn't the woman just send him away? That's a different thing entirely. The question is, why is he not going back home? Most men you see hanging around in pubs, hanging around their friends' houses. Some of them even start going to their bachelor friends' houses and just hang out, so to say, is because there is trouble in paradise. There is problem at home. Some of them may stay out here about 1 a.m., 2 a.m. I am not saying that's the right thing. We're just talking about what is happening. That 1 a.m., 2 a.m. he gets home, the person is running away from is sitting directly in the chair facing the door, spoiling for trouble, and immediately he comes in, the trouble starts. And that happens over and over again. After some time, the man may leave. Why? You see, these are the things that also pushes men into the hands of all these strange women. When he start hanging around these strange, wrong places, he's afraid to go home, doesn't like to go home, that place is no longer comfortable. Satan will prepare something somewhere that will present a semblance of peace, so to say. So, if you are a woman watching this now, make sure that whatever happens, your man can return home. There is nothing that cannot be discussed or sorted out if things are still normal. You hear me, so? You understand me? I will lie for you. Proverbs chapter 21, verse 9 and verse 19 says the same thing. That it is better to dwell in the wilderness than to dwell with a brawling woman. That is verse 9. Verse 19 says, with a contentious and a angry wife, so to say. Let's go to the next one. Public disrespect and embarrassment. You see a man, don't argue with him in front of his friends. Don't talk anyhow to him in front of his friends or his family. Don't say or do anything that will make him look like he is not a man, literally, because he will not like being the butt of jokes among those guys. His dignity, self-respect, let me say ego, protect it for him, especially when it comes to public space. The worst you can do is to go and place it on social media. And then, because once his dignity is wounded, he will quietly start withdrawing. A man is very sensitive to such things. Another thing is, this one now is on the side of the woman. If a woman does not take care of that side of hygiene, no, now I'm talking of cleanliness, I'm talking of basic grooming. Just don't let yourself go. When he gets to the office, he may be working with some of these girls, maybe younger girls coming in, they dress smart. Can I serve you tea, sir? Are you all right, sir? And then he gets home, sees his so-called spouse, and she has let herself go. After some time, evil comparison will start. Nobody says the woman should be this or that, but at least I can't even say this to a woman. They know cleanliness. That's just all. So make sure you respect your appearance. If you respect your appearance, the man will respect and also value you, because men are moved mostly by what they see than what they hear. Look after your public presentation. It is very important. Presentation speaks louder than perfection. Even if you're not the best person around, but at least take care of your presentation. Let's continue. Another thing that pushes men away from relationship or marriage can be using bedroom, as a weapon. When the man says, I don't want to be using some words because of YouTube and this thing. When a man is ready to go, he wants to go to Jerusalem. That is time you now say, where is the money for the cloth you said you want to buy for me? Where is the shoe? Okay, how much money are you going to give me for that this thing I said I want to buy? I've been telling you since. Give me that money first before when you begin to bring that into this thing, that is manipulative. A man, after some time, because you have now merchandised the thing, don't use the other room as a tool for manipulation. Don't also use it as a doorway of punishment. Are you not the one that told me that I am a nonsense woman? You now want to come and gonna be with a nonsense woman? Yes, I mean. So you see, if there are problems, issues, it is better discussed, but don't use that place as a tool for manipulation. Besides, the joy of the whole thing goes away because it now becomes a merchandise. He has to bargain and to price before he goes to Jerusalem. No, let's leave that. Another thing is reckless spending. No matter how large the perfect pocket of that man is, be modest in your spending. At least try your best. If you have to do shopping, just make sure it's within your budgetary confinement, or you have some agreements with him and all the rest. But if you are somebody who spends, no planning, no explanations, no accountability, you just dip your hand, maybe you have a common purse, maybe you have already kept this money for by the time it comes, have you not bought the gas cylinder? Maybe like you're in Africa now. Have you not paid for the utility bill? You say, no, I used the money, I bought a skirt, we can always deal with this later, then tomorrow he gives you another money. What happened now? Have you not paid the children's school fees, so to say? You will be surprised that some women use their children's school fees. I use it to buy one market somewhere. I will turn it over. After I turn it over, I will now return the money. When you are like that, a man begins to, that's it. Or even if you are just in a relationship, he just met you, not up to 24 hours. Can you send me urgent 2K? I'm hungry, I'm not eating since morning. I need to eat something light. He just met you, and you're already telling him you are hungry. I just want you to know that I have some problems now. My rent is due. I need to pay it. I'm not saying you should pay. I just want you to know. It begins to look like you have done the whole thing. You want to turn him to your ATM back. A good number of men may not react well to that. This one, a lot of women make mistake about it. I didn't say all women. Everything I'm saying is not all women. Please don't misunderstand me. If you see money with a man, maybe he came home now, you notice there's a bulge in his purse. He has money now. He has money now. You now send it to them. Go and tell your daddy that issue. Go and tell your daddy that this. Go and tell your daddy. Then you two come. I beg you. I need to attend to this. I need to attend to that. The man will start thinking, oh, is it because you saw money with me? Then he will start hiding money from you. Why? Because he knows that once you see the money, you will create events that will ensure that money leaves his hand. Now, I know some men are not alive to their responsibilities and they spend money recklessly. I'm not talking about those kind of men. Like I said, I will talk about what pushes women away from men later. So this is going to be one-sided for now. When you see money with your spouse or your husband, whatever you call him, please don't use that by time or that window opportunity as to do how you get like some women, so that you know your daddy before you know it now, you will dash out all that money. As you are doing that, he's studying you and taking mental notes that So after some time, you will not see him with money because he knows that if I carry this money home now, she will ask for it. Before you know it, because he's trying to hide money away from you, the money will start going to the wrong places. That thing you try to avoid is not even worse because you cannot even tell when he has money he does not have. So it's neither here nor there, but it's good for you as a woman. You should know. But maybe the best thing you can do is if you notice with money, apply wisdom, apply strategy. You can subtly talk of what are the plans. What are the plans you are looking at? I don't want to get to another, so this video will be too long. One of the most painful things, which is another thing that a man may make him reconsider a relationship, especially if he's not married to, is to discover that you owe. Owing in the sense of by the time he's coming from work, the person selling groceries stops him. Your wife collected this and that and this 3 days ago. She said she's going to the house to bring money. She has not paid one. And she collected. Then the shoemaker stops you on the road. Sir, please, your wife came to repair shoe here since she has collected. She says she's coming. She has not brought it. It goes a little further. The malam selling biscuit and sweets says your wife collected biscuit and sweets when she was driving past. I've been trying to call her number no dey go, and it's embarrassing for a man to come back and realize you are owing everybody, because you see, anything that happens to you, it sees his dignity and reputation being tainted. Another one close to this one is for him to come from work and they told him you fought again. Your wife fought landlord wife before we came. In fact, I remember a classic situation where a certain fellow just said, he said, all the places we live, they drove us away from there. Why? Because their mother is always fighting people. So when the man is at work, he phones to ring, what is it again? Your wife is fighting, come and carry her. Come and carry your wife, she's fighting. She has broken somebody's head. She has... Red flag. You are giving the man excuse to take a walk. Let's take another one. Treating his mother as an enemy. Look, a wise woman understands that marriage does not remove family roots or ties. Remember, you too will also be a mother, or you are a mother. You cannot tell his mother to take a walk out of his life. It's not possible. Now, it is the duty of the man to also protect you. There's a balance to what I'm saying. Remember, I said I'm speaking from one side alone, so that you don't waste your time typing. I know the kind of things somebody will just hear small, he will start typing and start writing comments. I'm talking one-sidedly. It is the duty of the man to protect his wife and put limits between his wife and his family. That should be the most responsible thing. At least I have an agreement on certain things. But don't continue to force him into a situation which I've seen happen over and over. It's a painful period for a man. You always force him to choose between between her. What am I saying? Between the mother and the you. You see, don't keep compelling him to choose between the two of you. His mother is important to him. His wife is important to him. Stop presenting situations where he has to choose between the two of you. It's a very, very difficult emotional thing. And all those, I don't want to see your mother in this place. He's seeking to throw away his mother. Now, what of the mothers who don't know their boundaries? And please, can we leave that topic for another topic? It's a very large topic. Just land this one. You understand me? And then we go to another one. And we talk about that one later. There are some mother-in-law who don't know their boundary. I agree with you. Let's leave this one like this, like that. Constant comparison. You don't know what your mates are doing. Go and look what Mr. X is doing for his wife. How much are you giving me that you're talking? Look at what Mr. Y has given to his wife. See the car I drive. Look at what she drives. And then you not driving the same salary. Are you not driving? Are you not working in the same company? Are you not earning the same salary? It's the business you are doing that he's also doing. How come he's making it and you are not making it? What are you doing with your life? Or you go and look online and see what your age mates have done. When you compare a man, you are eroding his confidence and his motivation. Anything that destroys a man, he will leave you or he may start avoiding you. A woman with a fast talking tongue may end up, I didn't say will end up, I don't support it, may end up in a domestic violence situation. Before the man says one, you have said 15. before the man says one. Not every man has self-control. It doesn't matter how old he is, age. There are certain things that if that is not tamed in some men. There are responsible men, but let the women too be responsible. Stop holding a man. If you're a man, beat me. If you're a man, beat me. And you're pushing him, knocking his head on the wall. If you're a man, beat me. If you say you're a man, beat me. You are doing that. You are doing that. Not every man has restraint. Not every man can handle that. And stop putting yourself in such a situation, because if any part of you, please don't mind by the way I'm saying it, if you suffer a wound which I don't want, it's better have a civil tongue. I used to advise and said, especially when you know that some of these men are Boy Scout husbands, they are just they may have their they are not emotionally, so not every man is emotionally mature. If you push him too much, he may misbehave. God will protect you, but protect yourself. Another thing that pushes a man from a relationship is constant negativity. He wants to do it. Is that what you want to do? You sure that thing will work? The next one, the last people that did it, they lost all their money. Don't always be on the negative side of everything. There are better ways of saying, that one is a very good idea. But why don't you look at this other one? This other one, you find a way. Don't just always be the negative, because sometimes he's just trying to see what does the idea sound, like. So constant negativity is not good. Constant complaining is not good. Constant reminding him of his last failure. You have started again. You have started again. That's the time I was telling you that time is not here. Now everything went down. Now you want to start again. You have started. I'm telling you again. That thing will not work. I'm telling you it will not work. You may be pushing him to somebody else somewhere who may not truly care for him, who may not even truly care whether that thing will work or will not work. Just wants to sometimes listen and then look for a better time and a better way. He's your man. Know how to deliver the same information to him without him saying to you, everything I say to you, you are in opposition to it. With you, nothing works. Be careful. Let's take another one. Lack of appreciation. You see, naturally, a man is always committed to his commitments if everything is normal. A man, you see, sometimes, we women, if there is no food, you can even tell the children, say, okay, your children, eat this one. They say, what will you eat? He said, I'm not hungry. And you are hungry. That's the way a man too, in his own area, in the sense of anything that comes, let me give it to my family. Anything that comes, let me give it to them. So he may be trekking to where he's supposed to go and work. All because he's pushing everything to the home front. He wants everything to be okay. When he's doing things like that, or you see that he's making his best and things have not worked yet, and all he's getting from you is complaint, pressure. This fridge has broken down for 2 weeks now. You have not done anything about it, and he does not have that money at that point in time, and you are mounting the pressure. I cannot live in this kind of house. So this house where the fridge is not working, the fan has broken down. I asked you to fix this thing. He does not have the money. We're supposed to have a flat screen here, a 42 inch, a 64 inch, a 110 inch. How much is he earning? He cannot do it the way Mr. A is doing it, because Mr. A's income is different from his own, and then you are putting all this pressure. Appreciate the little he can do while encouraging him to do more. God will give us wisdom. Another one is oversharing public matters, and this one I normally see it in marital conflicts. Please, mama, if there is a problem between you and your husband, when the matter is about to be settled and it is brought to the public, mama, please be careful what you bring to the public. It's not everything, that you should bring to the market square, because those people you are telling will soon mock you and your husband later. If your husband, for example, is a 2-minute man, me, I'm not satisfied, and then you are saying the public square, and everybody there looking at your man, you have just degraded him before in himself. Is like, certain things don't need to be discussed in the public. Don't share your financial struggles, your bedroom issues, and so just know what to share, what not to share. I'm not saying we should not resolve conflicts, but you need to know the limit. Why? Because outsiders that thing you said can be taken elsewhere. You can be surprised that thing will go online, And you too, don't go online with your marital issues. Don't post some things that you are posting online as a married woman, things that indicate that there's trouble in your home. And then you begin to talk about online people. What do you think they will do for you? Let me leave that. Excessive monitoring and control. The biggest mistake a woman can do is to marry a man with the idea that I will change him. Can anybody change you apart from God? Nobody can change the other person. So trying to shape him into what you think is the kind of ideal man you want will create problem. Trying to make him like what you like, and you can see clearly he's not the type. Excessive control will create problem. Where are you going? Where are you coming from? Why are you coming now? Who have you been with? I call your number at 2 o'clock. You were talking and you didn't call me back. I call your number at 1 o'clock. You were talking at 1:05. You were talking at 1:15. You were talking. Who are you talking to? That you are you talking to? That you are talking like that for a very long time. That's your friend. I don't want to see him in this house. I don't like that your friend. I don't like the other friend. I don't like this other friend. I don't like that your brother. I don't like. You are trying to put his life inside a particular cage where only you knows how to lock it and open it. You bring him out when you want and then put him back. No, now there'll be problem in paradise. Close to this I've mentioned now is trying to remove him from his support system. Now there are friends that are his support system. There may be some groups that he belongs to that are his support system. You are a major part of his support system. His mentors are part of his support system. There are some safe places he's connected to his support system. Don't disrespect those places or people all because maybe you don't fancy or like them or the way they do things. If they are wrong places that you think it should not belong to, Mama, I know you know how to use wisdom to price him away with grammar. Just know how to take him from that place. Anyway, that's not the topic we are looking at. Why? Because any other thing you do, you are just going to you feel like everything I have, she does not like. Emotionally manipulating the man. Any small thing, you are crying. The thing that we're supposed to discuss, we will not discuss it again. And when you are not using tears, you are now using excessive attitude. That's wrong with you, nothing. Sweetheart, is there any problem? I said there is no problem. Did I tell you there's a problem? I beg you, nobody should come and attach my name to problem. And yet there is problem. You want him to use word of knowledge to discover what your problem is. If he truly loves me, he should know what my problem is. The man is not the Holy Spirit. If there's an issue, tell him. If he cannot resolve it, he should be able to know. If he truly loves me, he should be able to know. That's trouble now. Then every time the man is just thinking in his head, what is the issue again now? What is exactly have I done again now? Oh, you don't know what you have done, so you don't know what you have done. If you don't know what you have done, there's nothing wrong now. Is that how you want to run your house? If there's a problem, tell him. He said no. If he does not know, then that means he's not serious about this relationship. So it is neither here nor there. So I think I've said some things that may be of use to you. So look at it and then you put in your own comments too, as those of you who are mature in relationships and in marriage, to be able to let us know how things happen and how you handle it. You can, if you are, you can also put the mistakes you make. I'm over 30 years in marriage. There are many things I could have talked about, but this 25 minutes gone. There's so much to be said. So let me have your comments and all the rest, and let's take it from there. Maybe the next one I will do has to do with what pushes women away from relationships or maybe marriage. God bless you. I'll see you in the next video.